Waking up on day 3 and it is freezing cold. 14 degrees outside is what the Jeep is telling me. Last night was absolutely cold, freezing, but I was not. I did my good old-fashioned electric blanket trick where I have an electric blanket below my sleeping bag between my pad. Freaking loved it. I'm toasty, except everything else is cold. Like, you could see the ice on the windows, and yeah, the ice everywhere. I literally slept inside of a refrigerator. Okay, well, we gotta get up, we gotta get moving, we got a lot to do. We're still behind schedule, which I guess is just the theme of winter trips like this. Whew, it's cold, everything is just ice inside of here. Oh, let's get ready.
This is episode 3 of Sagebrush and Salt Flats, brought to you by Agility Customs, Heretic Studio, Onyx Off-Road, Scrub Blade Wipers, Super Chips, and Trail Racks.
I think I lost my drone controller. I was just getting ready to take off for some really cool establishing shots here in the ice cold morning, and I think in the excitement of catching those horses running, I may have put it on the hood when I landed the drone, put the drone away, and then we cruised on. I can't find it anywhere in the Jeep. It's obviously not in my backpack. I think it's gone. I'm bummed. This trip, man. Something like the Pony Express for me just seems cursed. I'm ready to get driving though.
All right, we are on the trail. We skipped breakfast. Like, dude, I've lost all my mojo since I realized I lost that controller, and took it out of me a little bit. So, we skipped breakfast, just loaded up, got on the road. 7:30. I mean, that's better than yesterday when we left around like 10 or something. So, really hoping to make up ground today because we have a lot. I mean, like, today's it. We're supposed to get to Carson City, Lake Tahoe area today. So this is the stretch. We've got a lot to see, a lot to cover. And I'm so bummed. Man, I hate freaking being stupid. Stupid happens, and apparently it happens to me more than I'd like. Just a bummer.
We're on the bypass around the Diamond Mountains, which are behind me. That Diamond Mountain Pass portion of the Pony Express Trail is almost impassable in good weather, so with snow, it's just not even worth risking it. And that puts us on a spot of pavement for a little while today. So we're airing up tires, and we're gonna get a little speed behind us, pull into Eureka, refuel, hopefully resupply on some stuff. I could use a Red Bull. Hopefully I can find one. So yeah, just getting everything aired up, got the Indiflate running, doing its job. We'll get the Gladiator all set up here in a second as well, and then back on the road, hitting some pavement. Yeehaw!
Okay, we have resupplied. I have changed. I feel really good, actually. Been able to comb through the beard a little bit, clean my face, brush my teeth, change everything. Oh, feels so good. My deodorant was frozen, so that's a thing, if you didn't know that. And now we are back on the road trying to get reconnected to the Pony Express. So we're gonna have a little bit of asphalt time as we get reconnected, but soon enough, we will be there. And goodbye, Eureka, tiny little town. Got us through though, got us what we needed. Now we gotta go find some dirt.
So we've just pulled off the highway here to the Pony Express, and oh, it's just kind of wrapped. Oh, but it's barbed. That's, I think you just unwrap it. And it's got a stupid gate up. And the trail looks decently rough. This is probably something we actually want to air back down for now that I'm looking at it.
Really?
Yeah, even just a little bit.
I mean, is it, you want to do it a little boys and try not to air down? Because we're gonna have to air back up.
Because we're gonna have to back on it. We're hopscotching the highway, so we're gonna hit a little piece of trail, back on the 50. A little piece of trail, back on the 50.
Yo, this is real sketch.
I'll just keep filming. You keep playing with the barbed wire.
Oh God, this is awful.
Ah! You missed one.
Okay, so because I'm undoing it, you get to do it.
Okay, that's only fair. Wonder how many of these we're gonna have to deal with.
I don't know. I wonder how many angry people with a gun we're gonna have to deal with.
Hopefully 0. All right, let's drive through this.
How far behind time are we right now?
I don't know, actually. That's another part, like I don't know what pacing is supposed to even look like today. And with so many highway segments, I don't know. I really don't. I don't know what lies ahead at all. We are back on dirt. Yes. Got everything aired down. I think tire pressure should be right around, 32 on each tire. So that's really good. It's gonna be a good hybrid, I think, for how much we're popping on and off of the trail today. And this is good. Decent pace right now, about 25 miles an hour. And rugged terrain. It's just, this is exactly what I would picture if I were cruising on a horse, delivering mail. This is the Pony Express. And man, this looks cool. This just looks freaking awesome. This is good times. This is really cool. I'm happy to be out here, and it's warmer. It's 48 degrees right here. So that's good news. That's really good news.
All the time in the morning, watch the sun. But you know you were someone else. Will keep us just your boy. And I know you have someone else. And you always keep him around. I don't wanna dream when I do. It's of you, who you are, who you are. So just make up your mind. Won't you stay with me, girl? Don't go far, don't go far. Oh, why can't you see I'm the man for you? Oh, why can't you see I've got plans for you? Just make up your mind, just make up your mind. Stay with me, please. Stay with me, please. Stay with me, please. La, da, da, da.
We've definitely come to a pretty hard challenge. We have a kind of a slant with snow and ice, and it's just not, it doesn't feel right going on it. So we're gonna put down the max tracks, see if that levels us out a little bit and keeps us on the hill so we can get down onto the trail. And we're definitely behind schedule now, so we're just trying to get through this section, hopefully make up time before the sun goes down. It's winter though, and that sun doesn't give us a whole lot of freedom.
Okay, we are at a spot that is an absolute pickle. And I've got 4 low, sway bar disconnected, and I'm heading for some max tracks, but it's off camber in the snow.
Still good on the first one, second one.
Dude, I'm sliding.
Max tracks?
No, I think my back end is.
Your back end's still on the dirt.
You're on my max track in the front. How's it looking? Feels gnarly. You're at an angle for sure. You're on it, you're not sliding as far as I can see. Go to your right. Okay, you're off the max tracks. So are you gonna try to take this angle here?
I don't know, man. I honestly don't.
Feel worse or better?
More of the same.
It's right here is where I worry.
Oh, really? Because it feels good right here.
You're kind of on a ledge if you want to pop out and see it.
Yeah, let's give it a look.
Okay, so I can go more passenger and start to get my passenger down in this. Oddly enough, where I'm at right now feels the best. Looks the worst. Yeah, as weird as that is. But I mean, you can tell my sway bar is disconnected because I've got all 4 down. So I need to come in passenger. I'm gonna lay out max tracks because I'm off of them now. Stop there. Dead tomorrow still. Okay, straighten out. Go that way. Alright, so I put it in 4 low, disconnected the sway bar, and that helps a ton. Okay.
All right, Justin got through. So now we got to get my beast through. I'm a little bit heavier. So putting it at 4 low, disconnecting the sway bar, and that should get me through this. I'm gonna buckle up because this is Mr. Toad's Wild Adventure here.
Straighten up. You're on the max tracks. You're on your second one. You're good. Turn that way just a little. There you go, straight. Yep. Okay, straight. You're good, you're okay. That way a little bit. That way a little bit. Keep going. Okay, straighten up. Straight back. Straight back. Straight back. Okay, keep going. Okay, straight.
Oh, that was fun. Let's continue on.
So do I get my overlanding badge now?
You do, yeah. You get your Max Tracks achievement badge.
Yeah, I've never had to use those yet.
Yeah, they saved the day for us. I don't know about these black ones. I don't know if they did anything.
So when I read the reviews, they said that they might break after 1 or 2 uses. They sounded like they were cracking under your tires.
Oh, well, you know, I like to say buy once, cry once.
It's okay, these were much cheaper than your Max Tracks, but
yeah,
you know what, I might invest now.
That's what I like to hear. Honestly,
I wanted to read this to make sure I wanted to put the investment in.
you know, now you've seen a side-by-side comparison. Honestly, I think disconnecting the sway bar, using the Max Tracks, that's honestly what saved us today. Because this is a sketchy off camber in the snow with a ditch on one side. Oh, No one wants to drive that kind of stuff. Pony Express, we will conquer you. Even though we're behind schedule.
Way behind.
Way behind. Thank goodness for Max Trax and that sway bar disconnect. I think without that we would have been really in a mess. I think doing that portion we just did in the summer would be so much easier. It's the snow that really just added that variable of, am I gonna slip? Am I gonna just catch a real slick spot and my tail end will slip in, or, you know, tip me over? And you can't see what's under the snow, so you don't know, is that a dip, is it actually a high spot, or is that just a drift? Oh, happy we got through that. Very happy we got through that. We can hear my water in the back. The ice has started to melt finally. I left it out last night and woke up to a frozen solid block of water. Very cool. Very cool, because it's ice. After all of that, timing was finally on our side because we happened to meet a local who restored the Smith Creek station. You said your friend owns this, right?
People, Hendrix's own it.
Okay. And how did you come by it then?
Well, they had a Boy Scout jamboree. This whole field here was had 1,000 Boy Scouts out here, and I was the first aid guy.
Okay, cool.
And, we seen this, and my son and I said, "Hey, why don't you let us restore it?" Because it was all falling down.
Yeah. So you're saying the front end was basically
and it
gone.
was full of dirt. Cows were using it as a corral. And
Yeah.
So they said, "Okay." So we did it at our own expense and
Okay.
just build it up. If you look at it close, you can see about 2-foot lifts. And
Yeah.
then they would level it up, and then you do another 2-foot lift, then you level it, level and keep going that way.
And so as you're leveling, you're just kind of finding the smaller
just
rocks to.
give you a level base to start again. But they had an adobe plastered on the rock on the inside, and it would just fall off. And, so
like Adobe does.
So I plastered it with regular cement.
And this picture here, is this the?
This is the original after the Pony Express. The ranchers started using it. See, there's a little Surrey wagon with a Surrey top, an old buckboard or something, and then here was their horse barn. It was right over there. We found all our rock in that area, some of what we used here, and then they added on right here.
Right, and I assume that's kind of what you've done on that side.
I found the foundation over there when I was excavating.
And every time we're cruising by stops, we're amazed because most of them were stone structures, and there's nothing left at all. It's literally a post in the ground.
Right. Mm-hmm. Sand Mountain's got rock about that high. That's all you'll see.
It's just mind blowing.
Normally the snow's blowing and it's 20 degrees colder.
Yeah, it was a little chillier this morning.
Yeah.
We just feel so lucky that we came through when we did. So how lucky was that, man?
Dude, talk about timing. If we hadn't gotten stuck, we would have never ran into this guy.
Yeah, had that stupid area never been as stupid as it was, we would have gotten to this canyon, driven up it, and saw that the gate was closed.
And that would have been that. But instead, we got a chance to see like an actual Pony Express stop.
Yeah, and to be honest, I probably would have turned around right at that, no trespassing sign.
In fact, I was about to, and then I saw him happen to be driving out.
Yeah, I mean, you don't go into a trespassing signs, but I mean, how cool. I mean, that was a cool experience.
Yeah, so the story with John, it's not over. He has invited us to go get burgers at what he calls a world-class burger joint. And I am very excited. When someone asks you, like, what does it mean to overland? Sure, like the whole cliche of the journey is the destination and all that, but like this kind of experience where this is the journey, this is my destination. I want to meet cool people. I want to see cool things. I want to, see the undiscovered or see the private, see the stuff that not everybody's gonna see. And doing this right here, I am elated. So the story with John and Mike has ended. Mike treated us to a burger at the Middle Gate Bar and Grill. And of all things, that area, Middle Gate, was named after the same Simpson who named Simpson Springs. So really cool. He mapped this area and considered two of the mountains opposing the valley as gates and called that the Middle Gate Station. So really cool. Now we're on a highway into Fallon and then back onto the Pony Express after that to find a camp spot. Looking ahead, looks like
we're in for some clear skies, colder evening, and hopefully we'll find something nice to settle down in.
Well, we found dirt again, and that's good news. The only thing is, it's dark. So we're making our way through the trail in the dark, but it's only like 6 o'clock.
It feels like it's midnight.
Well, it looks like it's midnight too.
Whoa, look how cool my car looks in the night.
Overland vibes. Anyway, we didn't want to just stop and set up camp and stand around for a few hours. So we've decided to make our way through the trail in the dark until we feel like it's a good spot to stop and camp. I just realized there's sagebrush hanging from my bumper. This portion of the trail actually sucks really bad, and whatever, it is what it is. So we'll continue on down through the black abyss there until we find a spot to sleep, and then hopefully roll into Tahoe first thing in the morning, shoot some last bits, and then, well, then we drive home. It's 5:30 in the morning on day 4. We're cold. We still have a lot of ground to make up. So I think we're gonna roll. Let's finish this thing. Looks like we have finished the dirt portion of the Pony Express Trail. We're back to some pavement, and it's this way all the way into Carson City and Lake Tahoe. Wow. And before the sun is even up. Look at us. Lots of night driving. Whew. So we're gonna air up and then, well, highway the rest of the day.
It's quite cold out here. How was that morning for you?
I don't know why I was doing that.
Oh. How was your morning?
Cold. My freaking battery died, so my electric blanket went out.
Mine also died. That's why we got up at 5 and started our journey this morning in the dark and the cold. It's like 14 degrees out right now, but the sun is about to come up over the horizon, so that'll be nice. But
it honestly feels a little weird to end the trip. This is one that's obviously bested me once, and I've talked about it for so long that to be on the final stretch, I don't know, it's a little surreal that it's actually happening. It feels, it's here. It's like waiting for Christmas, and then now I've got all of the decorations to take down when it comes to editing and putting this whole thing together. So just feels weird. Feels weird to be at this point airing up for the last time on the Pony Express. What a trip it's been. It's been just incredible, and although we still have more Pony Express to drive on the highway, it's just, yeah, it's weird to have the dirt portion behind us. Really weird.
And just like that, we'd completed the trail that tortured me through all of 2020. Thank you for watching. Thanks to Jevin for so much of the footage used in this series, and a special thanks to my wife for letting me venture out onto my cursed trail in the middle of winter. Until next time, I'm Justin B. McBride.